Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the achiever in you.
Great baseball hitters may be born that way, but with the right training and practice and maybe a little bit of technology, good hitters might even become great. A startup right here in our region called Diamond Kinetics is taking what they call the mystery out of motion, helping batters improve their swing with a new product called SwingTracker. It brings big data to the ballpark, and yes, there's an app for that. CJ Handron is co-founder and CEO of Diamond Kinetics. And welcome. Good to have you here.
Thanks, Bill. It's great to be here.
Yeah, well, this is your season. We're just getting started now. It's that time of year, huh?
This is our season, you know. Spring training's underway and baseball's off and running. So this is a great time for Diamond Kinetics.
Yeah, literally and figuratively, though, because I guess it's also the season for technology to really start to make a difference in sports.
It is. You know, I think there's we're seeing an influx of technology in sports, and we're a big part of that. And you know, the accessibility of the tools and information that people have kind of in their pocket with their phone has opened up a whole world of opportunities to bring technology into sports.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about how SwingTracker works.
So at Diamond Kinetics, you know, we've developed a sensing technology that allows us to bring a powerful sensor sort of to everybody's fingertips, everybody's bat. We capture almost 11,000 data points a second, and then we use that in real time to be able to calculate and break down a really complex motion in terms of the swing.
You can do that, though, by just putting a little thing like this on the end of a baseball bat?
We can do that by putting a little thing on the end of the baseball bat. So we use Bluetooth technology to be able to capture and transmit a lot of information in real time, and a lot of science behind what's happening to start to quantify and break down a really complex motion.
So it gathers it up, sends it to somebody's cell phone out in the field or to a computer, to the web somewhere, if that's to do the analysis?
Yeah, it does. So it happens in real time, right to your smartphone or your tablets, and instantly breaks your swing down, provides a lot of feedback and information about what's happening, helps you understand where there's some opportunities to improve, benchmarks you against your peers, and lets you have a little fun along the way. So you're learning about the science of the swing, you're connecting with your friends and your teammates and your coaches.
But it can tell you that much just from the speed and maybe the wiggle or whatever you're doing when you swing a baseball bat?
We can see every precise motion, every element of everything that's happening with some really powerful sensors, and it's packed inside this little box.
Useful for just an individual batter out practicing by themselves or with a couple of friends, or you really need a coach to help you get the most out of it?
Well, it's both, you know, and I think that the beauty of technology like this is its portability and you know, its accessibility means that as an individual who's working in the backyard with dad, it's a great tool to be able to really understand what's going on. But for those that are working with coaches, and coaches are a big part of the game, it's a great tool to help a coach inform a player and help identify some areas where they want to specifically focus and improve. It's a great opportunity then also to be able to kind of track and see progress and quantify those things, which you haven't been able to do in the past.
So where did the technology come from, and the company for that?
So the technology and the company have evolved out of a lot of research and work, both the University of Pittsburgh and the University of Michigan. So we spun the company out of work around the concepts of sensors in sports. And we created Diamond Kinetics with my partner as a founder, mechanical engineering professor at the University of Pittsburgh, with this idea of having an opportunity to have a real impact on the game, understanding motion, not just the hitting motion in general in baseball, using sensors.
Well, you know, you've seen people using video cameras and stuff and standing back there and trying to analyze the swing. How does this take it to the next level?
So the big difference here with video, and video is a really important element of not only what we do, but how people learn and improve in baseball. The big difference is data, and so being able to start to quantify and provide some evidence around what's happening. So, for example, you may hear from time to time somebody talk about a player trying to stay inside the ball. Well, we can now start to provide some evidence and actually provide numbers and say, keep your hands 8 or less inches away from your body during the swing, and start to provide some of that quantitative feedback along with the visual feedback in the form of video.
Pretty crazy. How many of you are there now at Diamond Kinetics?
So there are 9 of us now working on this feverishly. We're traditional sort of startup story here, you know, and we're looking for a few more, and we're excited about kind of where our team's going and how everything's evolving.
And it's just on the market, right? You've only been out for a couple of months now?
Yeah, just on the market a couple of months. You know, the first stage of the company, we founded the company about a year and a half ago. The first step was developing the technology and the tools itself, and now we're out on the market and being able to help, you know, start having coaches and players use the technology and help us understand how to improve it, and, you know, hopefully begin to have the impact that we're looking for.
I know you've been testing it obviously with real people in the real world. So what's the reception been like out of the gate?
The reception's been really, really positive and really strong, and the exciting thing for us is that's really at every level of the game. And so one of the things that excites us is that this has an opportunity to have a real impact in the youth and amateur game, but there's interest and an understanding of the power of the technology at every level, from the professional ranks down. And so the feedback's been really, really good, and I think generally people are excited about what we might be able to bring to the table in the game.
Very cool. CJ Handron, the company's called Diamond Kinetics. People can find you online, I would assume?
Find us online, diamondkinetics.com, and, you know, all the usual social outlets.
There you go. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Good luck.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
And we'll be back in a minute with a little dollars and cents. Stay with us.